And today I'm in a location just south of Vienna, and to find out more, please join me for episode 11 of Midlander in the Mountains. Ron VT. Thank you for joining me. Today we find ourselves in Laxenburg Park, which is south of Vienna. So we're not actually in the mountains at all. Now this place, like so many parks, was formerly a hunting ground and actually encompasses two castles, one of which is very old and the other one only a couple of hundred years old, and was built as a museum, sort of an exhibition piece, but more about that in a minute. And the other significant building here was a palace used by Austrian nobility. So, without further ado, I'll give you a brief history and a spin of Laxenburg Park.
Laxenburg Park is situated about 11 miles south of Vienna and is easily accessed by road from the A2 Autobahn, and there is plenty of parking. But there are also very good public transport links. Outside stands the Blauerhof, a palace formerly used by Austrian nobility, which mainly dates from the 18th century. Walk inside the park and turn right and you see a much older building with medieval roots, the courtyard of which contains, amongst other things, a well, twice consecrated chapel and part of the Austrian Film Archive. To the south is the Green Pavilion, erected by Empress Maria Theresa in the mid-18th century as a temple to Diana, the goddess of hunting. It looks beautiful enough as simply a structure, but on the ceiling is a fresco showing a chapter from Greek mythology, during which a certain Agamemnon was confronted by Diana after killing her favourite hind. It's simply stunning. The southern part of the park has less monuments. It's less busy, if you like, but that makes it kind of more attractive for me. However, there is the Concordia Temple, built by Emperor Franz II, with its 8 pillars. And that's just south of the Forstmeister or Forestry Master Canal, which runs the length of the park. And then just a bit further down the canal and across a bridge, you get your first impression of Franzenburg Castle. Erected in 1801 by Franz II, the last Holy Roman Emperor, and built as, well, a museum, a folly, in the medieval style, pure self-indulgence. And it's still a museum today. Like most museums in Austria, opening is seasonal, but I think you'll agree that on a winter's day it's still a nice place for a walk, and the courtyards are always open. Now the medieval theme runs right through the park, and I could tell you about many things to see, like the Monument to Chivalry, the Cascade Bridge, the Knight's Crypt, the Lion Bridge, and I did say on Instagram I'd bring you 2 lions, but it didn't help England very much, or even a bust of Emperor Franz I, who commissioned the park in the first place. But I'm not here for that.
Now, whilst researching for this little video, I found an awful lot of films on YouTube about Laxenburg Park, most of them filmed at the height of summer when it looks absolutely stunning, notwithstanding the fact that it doesn't exactly look bad now. So given that, why have I come here in December on a cold day to make a film? Well, the answer for that is in the title of this episode, and everything will change when it goes dark.
Because this year Laxenburg Park has transformed into Illumina, and that runs till the end of January next year.
And now you don't have any longer to wait, because it's time for you to look over there.
You enter Illumina, the light show, through what can only be described as a tunnel of light to Strauss's Blue Danube Waltz. Well, what else? And I haven't overlaid this music, this is exactly as it sounds. Overcome with euphoria, this lady couldn't help herself. And then it was forward into the main park itself, where there were fishes, lights across all the bridges, more fishes, and you always seemed to know which way to go. There were plenty of moon and stars, which seemed to make everybody happy, and there was even time to get smoky. As you walk through the pathways of the park at Illumina, they play music that matches the mood of whatever lighting you're looking at, and it works by and large pretty well. By the time I'd finished with the angels, I was in a semi-hypnotic state. However, in the section immediately after this one, everything went a bit dark and there was a distinct absence of music. And it might sound a bit crazy now, but when I first saw this, I actually thought there was some kind of backdrop and didn't realise that the lights were actually on the trees. Yeah, I know, sounds crazy. Next up was the refreshment section, where not only was there plenty of love, but plenty of food. When I got to the lake, I saw a crowd gathering, so promptly jumped on top of a table and filmed this, which ended up being a 3-minute fountain of light. So just sit back and enjoy. Now the next section was Blumenwald, forest of flowers. Bizarrely, this started with 70s pop music. I don't think the organisers quite got that one right, so I added my own. Anyway, after the mushrooms, things started to get particularly weird. I suddenly found myself floating over a bridge. And then entering a world where everything was in 120 frames per second, but none the worse for it. Seeing double, anyone? Anyway, there was only one thing that was going to snap me out of this segment of film, and that was to face the dragon. I made my way across the bridge to Laxenburg and through the central courtyard where there were more refreshments available. The whole place was constantly changing colour, and I wandered along until I saw a timer. I'd no idea what was coming next. Now I won't show you all of it, but I'll show you enough to give you an idea. I'd obviously not completely shaken off the mushrooms because I then encountered a talking tree. And then found myself jostling for position at some kind of laser light show in the main tournament area. After that, I found myself in Frozen. Meeting an Eskimo, and being engulfed by smoke again. I was loving it. I can honestly say this isn't just a display of Christmas lights, it's far more than that. It's a winter light show, and I think that's probably why it runs right the way until the end of January, and so it should. And so, as a nice gentle come down to my journey, I found myself exiting the park through Märchenland, or Fairy Tale Land. Careful, donkey, you don't want back problems. Beware of big eyes to see you with.
So that was Illumina at Laxenburg Park, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making it, and I can't think of a better man-made backdrop that I've had to end a programme. So until next time, ta-da!
And that just leaves me to say, enjoy Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you soon. Thanks very much.
Oh darling, your magnetism draws me to you. You bring me out from nowhere. You shine like the sun. There's a mystery in your eyes of blue, and it's your smile that tells me you're the one. I wanna take you on a tour of the flowers, a tour of the flowers. I wanna spend an incredible hour on a tour of the flowers. I wanna take you on a tour of the flowers, a tour of the flowers. I wanna spend an incredible hour on a tour of the flowers. To see all of history in a shower of every god and all their wisdom and power. I'll take you higher than a song can lift you, baby. Then take a dive off a cliff and rock formations. I wanna take you on a tour of the flowers, a tour of the flowers. I wanna spend an incredible hour on a tour of the flowers. I wanna take you on a tour of the flowers, a tour of the flowers. I wanna spend an incredible hour on a tour of the flowers. You were the girl in the fountain with honest senses. I never thought I'd see those waters in the distance. The clouds parted, baby, and I came up from underground. Yeah, I came uninvited without making a sound. And I said, shh, quiet now. And I said, shh, quiet now. I can't wait to laugh with you again. I'd walk through a flame in the night just to take you through all the fields of poppies and of grain.